We live in a world where our smartphones keep us connected 24/7, yet ironically, we've never felt more undervalued and isolated. It's like we're shouting into a vast digital void, craving to be heard and valued by those we hold dear. But what happens when our messages echo back unanswered, when our existence in others' lives seems more like a convenience than a necessity? In these moments of reflection, the ancient wisdom of Stoicism as taught by Marcus Aurelius shines a guiding light. He reminds us that our true value comes from within. But how can we weave this timeless philosophy into our everyday life to genuinely increase our value in our relationships and interactions with others? This video will guide you through practical Stoic-aligned strategies, not tricks or manipulations, to build relationships that resonate with authenticity and depth. Remember, the company you keep is a reflection of your identity. The philosophy's core teaches us to be indispensable, not by being needy, but by being valuable. Let's explore how to weave Stoic philosophy into our daily fabric, creating connections that are not just deep, but also real and rewarding. The first step to mastering the art of earning priority in the lives of others is to create a sense of rarity in your presence. Have you ever wondered why the moon is more mesmerizing when it's not full every night? It's the same with us. To be more valued, the first practice is to create a sense of rarity in your presence. It's a Stoic reminder that we're not infinite resources. Our time and attention are like gold dust in this bustling era. Imagine this: you're the person who always says yes, always at the beck and call of others. What message does that send? It screams, "I'm always available," and that's not a treasure, that's a convenience store. Now flip the script. Be like a rare book in a library, available but not always in plain sight. Let people feel your absence. It's not about playing hard to get. It's about genuinely valuing your time. Marcus Aurelius, a name synonymous with wisdom, hinted at this when he said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Here he nudges us towards internal valuing before seeking external validation. This practice demands a delicate balance. It's not about being aloof or cold, but about fostering a healthy self-respect. When you respond to every call instantly, you're a servant to the whims of others. But when you selectively engage, you're saying, "I respect my time, and so should you." This doesn't mean ignoring people, it means thoughtful engagement. It's about making your yes more powerful by not being afraid of saying no. Your presence, your attention, should be a gift, not an expectation. Embrace this first practice. See yourself as a rare comet, not just another star in the night sky. Your time and attention are precious. Invest them wisely. When you do, you'll notice a shift. People will begin to value your presence more because it's not a given, it's a gift. This is how you begin to be more valued, by first valuing yourself. Value your time like a hidden treasure. It's the one thing you can't make more of. This is at the heart of practice number 2 in our journey to being more valued through Stoicism. Avoid always being available. Stoicism isn't about saying no for the sake of it. It's about aligning your yes with your values. Imagine each day as a canvas. You have a limited amount of paint, which is your time, to create a masterpiece that is your life. Would you let everyone else hold the brush, or would you take control, painting where you believe it's best? Saying no can be an act of profound respect for your own life and priorities. As a Stoic sage would remind you, we are the architects of our own fate. This isn't about selfishness, it's about self-respect. When you value your time, others will too. They'll see that your yes is not given lightly, and when it is given, it's a sign of true commitment and respect. This is a practice of balance. It's not about building walls, but rather setting boundaries. Think of these boundaries like the banks of a river. They guide the flow of your time and energy, keeping it directed towards what's truly important. By not always being available, you teach others to value the moments they do have with you. You become like a rare book in a library, sought after and appreciated. Your presence becomes a gift, not an expectation. In this way, you live true to the Stoic ideal, mastering yourself by mastering your time. Before continuing, Commend yourself for making it this far into the video. You've showed strength. So let's continue on to the end. Think of your time as a precious gem glittering in your hands. Each moment you give to others is like giving away a piece of this gem. If you hand out pieces to everyone who asks, soon you'll have nothing left for yourself. This doesn't mean you turn into a recluse, but rather you become selective, investing your time where it truly matters. Continuing our journey to become more valuable and a priority for others, let's now proceed to the third point, maintaining a sense of mystery in the world around us. Mystery weaves its web in silence, much like the spider crafting its art unseen. In the realm of being valued, embracing this quiet art of mystery is a practice not just of restraint, but of empowering allure. Stoicism, a philosophy with roots deep in ancient wisdom, holds keys to this enigmatic practice. It's not about cloaking yourself in shadows, but choosing when to step into the light. To begin, think of your life as a novel with chapters unfolding at a pace that entices the reader. Share your story, but hold back just enough to spark curiosity. Imagine giving someone a map with hidden treasures marked, but not the paths to them. This creates a journey of discovery where each interaction peels back a layer, revealing more depth and texture to who you are. It's in the art of selective sharing that we create a space for others to lean in, to wonder, and to value the unfolding story of our lives. Stoicism teaches us the power of our internal compass. In the words whispered through time, we find guidance. He who reigns within himself and rules his passions, desires, and fears is more than a king. This isn't about building walls around your essence, but rather choosing the gates through which you let others enter. By regulating the flow of your personal revelations, you foster an environment where your presence becomes a rare and valued commodity. It's a dance between known and unknown, where each step is a deliberate choice, not a reckless stumble. Take note, mystery isn't a tool for manipulation, but a strategy for self-respect. It's about knowing your worth and not pouring it out like water into the hands of those who may not appreciate its depth. In a world that constantly screams for transparency and overexposure, choosing what to reveal is a testament to your understanding of self-worth. This approach doesn't just make others value you more, but also leads you to value yourself. In the end, the most profound mystery you can maintain is how much more there is to you than meets the eye. Picture yourself standing at a crossroads, one path leading to solitary self-reliance, the other to mutual growth. This is where the fourth practice of our Stoic journey to be more valued emerges, letting others invest in you. It's a subtle art, rooted not in self-importance, but in the mutual enrichment of lives. Seneca, with timeless wisdom, hinted at this, finding joy in being chosen for tasks that enrich. By opening yourself to the aid and advice of others, you're not displaying weakness. You're inviting a shared strength. This practice is about building bridges, not erecting walls. Now let's dive deeper. It's about more than just accepting help. It's about nurturing a space where others feel their contributions are valuable and appreciated. Think of it like a garden. You're the gardener, but you're inviting others to plant their seeds of wisdom, support, and kindness. Each seed they plant helps your garden flourish, and in return, they feel the joy and satisfaction of seeing their contributions bloom. This mutual growth fosters deeper connections and respect. It's about creating a cycle of giving and receiving those benefits, everyone involved. Your openness becomes a magnet, drawing people who value genuine connections and mutual growth. Let's anchor this practice in the reality of our daily lives. It's in the simple moments, accepting a colleague's help on a project, acknowledging a friend's advice, or simply being open to different perspectives. Each act of openness is a step towards a more interconnected and valued existence. You're not just a solitary figure navigating life, you're part of a larger tapestry, woven together with the threads of shared experiences and mutual support. As a modern Stoic, embrace this interdependence with grace and gratitude, and watch as the world opens its arms to you in return. Remember, in the words of Marcus Aurelius, what is good for the hive is good for the bee. Your growth and their investment are not just intertwined, they are the very essence of a valued and meaningful life. Now let's move on to the fifth point in our journey to become more valuable and a priority for others by prioritizing your needs first. Prioritizing your needs isn't selfish, it's essential. Imagine you're on a plane and the oxygen masks drop down. You're told to put yours on first before helping others, right? That's not just for air travel, it's a life principle. Stoicism, a philosophy as practical today as it was in ancient times, echoes this sentiment. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is, poor." This isn't about hoarding resources, but recognizing that meeting your own fundamental needs is the first step to being a source of strength for others. Let's translate this wisdom into everyday life. Begin your day with a routine that centers you. This could be a morning meditation, a jog, or simply a quiet cup of coffee while reading. These moments of self-care are not indulgences, they are investments in your well-being. They ground you, making you more resilient and capable. When you're centered, you bring a more composed and capable version of yourself to every interaction. People sense this stability and begin to value your presence more, not just for what you do, but for who you are. In a world that constantly pulls you in 1,000 directions, having the courage to prioritize yourself is a radical act of self-respect. It sends a powerful message to others. You respect yourself enough to care for your needs, and in doing so, you teach them to respect you too. It's not about being rigid or inflexible, but about recognizing that your well-being is the foundation upon which you build your life and relationships. When your needs are met, you operate from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. This abundance spills over, allowing you to give more generously and genuinely to others. So take that time for yourself. Nourish your body, mind, and soul. Fill your cup first and watch how it overflows, enriching the lives of those around you. This is the essence of Stoic wisdom, to be a rock in the storm, steady and unshakable, because you have built a foundation of self-respect and self-care. And in this strength, you become not just a participant in others' lives, but a pillar of support, valued and respected for the unwavering presence you bring. By prioritizing your needs, you not only enrich your life, but also become a source of genuine value in the lives of others. Our final practice, embracing the Stoic principle of gratitude, is often overlooked but profoundly powerful. It's easy to rush through life, ticking off accomplishments and setting new goals. But Stoicism reminds us to pause and appreciate what we have. Marcus Aurelius, in his Reflections, often advised to take full account of what excellencies you possess. This isn't just about material possessions, but the intangible wealth of relationships, experiences, and inner growth. Gratitude is more than saying thank you. It's a way of seeing the world. It's about acknowledging the contributions of others and the beauty in everyday moments. When you express genuine gratitude, you create a ripple effect. People feel seen and valued, and in return, they start to value you more. It's a mutual enrichment, a cycle of positive reinforcement that deepens connections and fosters respect. Start by incorporating small acts of gratitude into your daily routine. Send a heartfelt message to a friend, acknowledge a colleague's effort, or simply take a moment to reflect on the good things in your life. This practice shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, creating a mindset of appreciation and contentment. It's a powerful antidote to the relentless pursuit of more, grounding you in the present and the relationships that matter. In expressing gratitude, you're not only recognizing the value in others, but also reinforcing your own values. You become a beacon of positivity, attracting those who appreciate and reciprocate this outlook. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect, but choosing to highlight the good amidst the chaos. It's a Stoic practice that builds resilience and fosters a sense of community. So, as we conclude this journey of becoming more valued through Stoicism, remember that gratitude is the glue that binds all the other practices together. It's the thread that weaves through rarity, boundaries, mystery, mutual investment, and self-care. It's the practice that transforms interactions into meaningful connections and makes your presence a cherished part of others' lives. By embracing these Stoic principles, you don't just become more valued, you become a source of genuine value in the lives of others. Your relationships will deepen, your interactions will become more meaningful, and you will find a sense of fulfillment and respect that comes from living in alignment with your values. So, take these practices to heart and watch how they transform your life and the lives of those around you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Since you made it to the end, write Stoic Creed in the comments. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to catch the next video, and as always, stay stoic.